really want to do the incorrect summary of Devil May Cry.
What are we even watching?
An incorrect summary of Devil May Cry 5 by Max0r, Part 1.
Fighting hack-and-slash game where you play as a single family of Nirvana backup singers and their detachable appendages, struggling to stop mankind's ultimate foes, Virgin and Urinate, who are peaceful environmentalists attempting—
Virgin and Urinate? What the fuck? But it's true, they are like a family of backup, it's like goth guys.
To grow a tree in their yard. You play as our intrepid heroes, Dante Inferno, Nero Claudius, and the Roman numeral 5, as they attempt to run their small business.
There's no more numeral 5. Oh my god.
Amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Times are tough, but fortunately, Nero is forklift certified. Along the way, you will encounter testicular torsion, skeletons, famous YouTuber critical, the realization that you left the stove on downstairs, and Dark Souls PvP. But with enough tenacity, strength, cunning, and force of will, I will be able to tell you about what happens in the game with remarkable accuracy. Because who would want to play Devil May Cry 5? That would be stupid. So sit—
Imagine actually playing Devil May Cry 5. To see Virgil from the game series is actually in and not just his crazy. Well, that's the thing. I have played Devil May Cry 1, 2, 3, 4, and some of 5. So I knew who Virgil was. That's how I knew he was in canon. I've played, and that's why I'm Virgil starved, because the game he's most in is 5, and he looks like weird.
Lie back and clap, enjoy, see video, run, relax, and enjoy an incorrect summary of Noise Level High 5. Our story begins with Nero here in his garage tending to his new Lamborghini. While faced with the acquisition of knowledge, Nero finds a small man standing outside.
What is that music?
What is that music? Oh, I wonder who this could be. I finished 5, not played any. That's funny. I've played them all but 5. But I just stopped at some point. I'm not a fan of like 5, whatever the name is. He is the ripped part soul or Virgil or whatever thing. But yeah, I did like them all, and I should finish 5 at some point. I just stopped. I was in my phase of not finishing games.
Wait, what the fuck? So he steals his whole arm in one quick motion. Then he uses the arm to go to the Fuda dimension. That way he can never be seen again. So like a week passes and now the—
Yeah, V5, whatever. Hey, scrub. No, how dare you? But yeah, so I should, but 3 is probably my favorite, mainly because Virgil, well, I guess Virgil's more in 3 than he is in 5. So that's kind of why I love 3, because one of my favorite parts of Devil May Cry is like Virgil and Dante's dynamic, and he's only in 3 mostly, and then you don't see him pretty much except 5, because he's like one little bit in 1, and that's it.
Big tree exists. This is a completely unrelated incident, soon to be resolved as the now—
unrelated, but 2 did suck, I'm not gonna lie to you, 2 sucked.
One-armed Nero and his new friend 5 are already inside of it. The two head forward into a dungeon, remarking how Dante invited them over for a picnic, when suddenly Nero spots a letter from the Demon King Urizen. Reading the letter, it specifies that the Koopalings and him have taken over the Mushroom Kingdom, and that Dante is now a permanent guest at one of his 7 Koopa hotels. Nero begins traversing—
Why was the Mushroom Kingdom said like that? The Mushroom Kingdom! Yeah, I only got like 10 hours in, I think, of 5 before I stopped.
The Walmart garden section when he encounters a bee. Thinking quickly, Nero—
yeah, so this will definitely explain more to me, and it might invigorate me to finish it.
Shoots the bee, since guns work and are the most effective means of self-defense. You must head on without me, Nero. My bird is crashing.
Your what?
Fucking Vista. Nero shoots through his enemies until he reaches the throat.
Oh my fucking god, Vista. Funny enough, I have also seen the animation series for Devil May Cry. Yeah, I just didn't like his characterization as much.
Room of urinate.
But some of the semi-realistic designs of the characters I don't like as much. Devil May Cry looked better when it was semi-realistic, semi-anime. Fight me.
He finds Dante passed out, and urinalysis, like every true-blooded American, is in his Fox News chair. With no other options, Nero forces urinoscopy to shift from beating up old people to beating up cripples.
Who are you people? Why are you in my house? Please leave immediately or I will have to.
Round 2.
So urinine—
Old man Dante. Welcome in, Strawberry Valentine, or welcome in Brazana, welcome in, guys, and thanks for the follow. Jame. Old now, Del. I don't like seeing him old. Old man Dante, no. Jazza, thanks so much for the follow. And Strawberry, thanks so much for the follow. And was trying to press the skip button and ads. Oh my god. Pizza uncle. I would love to see an actual anime series. He's not old. He's aged. But, okay. I would love to see an anime series where he's actually, like, from start to finish, because the timeline on the games is wonky, because 3 is 1, then 1 is 2, and then 2 is 3, and then 4 is, well, still 4. So, he's refined. Yeah, I don't actually hate Old Man Dante. Yeah, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, but what I find bad is I don't like how Nero looks like a whittle boy. They whittle boyed them down.
Punches them to death, and the Mario.
He was a bulky, manly demon looking at 16, and now somehow at like 20-something, he looks like a whittle boy.
Are forced to escape. Nero's only recourse now is to hopefully get strong enough to grow a new arm and live to challenge Euronemic again. Kylo Ren, however, is just a fucking pussy who's not going to do
Kylo Ren. Sadly accurate.
Anything. Even after the tree eats everyone, he's just like, oh, fuck it, dude, plants grow. So like another week passes, and now Nero is being driven by a woman, a terrible mistake. As if to spite Nero, she drives intentionally into a group of
terrible mistake.
bees. This prompts the greatest credit sequence known to mankind. It gave me a filmmaking boner. So Nero becomes trapped in the slow motion dimension for a week until he's able to get off at Atlanta. Here, Nero enters a
which they stole from Devil May Cry DMC, the remake that nobody liked and no one talks about, so we'll say Devil May Cry 5 did it first.
sex shop and finally purchases a fisting device. He then uses it in legal self-defense in order to bypass the bee rights laws of 1994. Nero's gameplay.
I guess I forgot I played DMC too, and I hated it. And that's maybe why it was hard to get into 5, because DMC reboot left such a bad fucking taste in my mouth because it was so terrible.
Consists of expert use of his sword, along with proper mastery of his great array of vibrators, all with different specialties and abilities. This one, for instance, vibrates the fucking electromagnetic field, or this one, which vibrates his position in space-time. Atlanta's fucked up. Nero then proceeds to fight all 2 enemies that are available to him before assuming the role of a Brazilian logging company. Have you ever tried fighting a plant before? It's very easy.
Get in my teleporting van.
You're what? Alright. Nero proceeds to wander aimlessly through the city. Nero proceeds to fight aimlessly through the city. Along the way, he encounters sedans. Angry sedan owners.
It's the only way to play Devil May Cry is to fight aimlessly your way through the story in the city. It's great.
Hotels. And indescribable horrors. And Italian business.
See, that is just conforming to the thing that most horrors are genitals. Like, if you look at the aliens in like art books, it's all genitals everywhere. All the weird horrors of your childhoods are just genitals. 5 was top tier from Jump. No, you're weird. 5. What do you mean 5? I like 5. I just hasn't finished it. What I didn't like was DMC, the reboot, which was technically 5 before 5. The reboot game, DMC, the reboot.
Business owners. Now motivated, Nero takes to the city streets to probably do something eventually. Feeling bored, he takes to the phone and calls Amazon single-day delivery shipping at 11:59 p.m. God bless those drivers. As Nero makes his way to the church, he accidentally steps on one of those Amazon ordering buttons and buys an entire ambulance.
I just love how, like, Sparta's son and grandson really has perfect luck on their side. That's what they were gifted via genetics.
Man, I sure do hope you speak English.
Oh, he's British. Fucking dick. Unfortunately, this ambulance delivery man is 30 seconds over his bathroom break, forcing Nero to dispatch him for the good of the company. You may notice the game is trying to teach me the alphabet over here, but I refuse to learn it. Devil May Cry's combat is not necessarily about surviving your enemies, but fucking owning them. And depending on how stylish you are, your letter rating will potentially go up to one of the higher levels.
Exactly. You have to be cool while you do it. That's the whole point. You have to be cool. I still find it funny that, that Nero turned out more like Dante than Virgil, and out of all the things.
Letters. I don't know. I was a rebel in preschool. Nero conducts an epic battle with the monster, poking and prodding at him while he swings his titanic arms and breaks everything in sight. Eventually, the beast resorts to his ultimate attack, Vor, spitting Nero out into the streets and forming a Vor-nado to try and stop him. And just as it seems hopeless for our anime girl, Nero is able to find the fizz gun and slams the Amazon employee into the ground, killing him instantly.
What the fuck is he saying?
'Twas the moment that, after years of searching, had Twilight Sparkle finally realized that friendship was indeed magic.
What the hell?
Die, bitch.
Lasagna.
My Little Pony. Oh, I just realized. I remember why I didn't like V. Oh, if I'm making Nero a girl, do you mean this new? Okay. Genesis from Final Fantasy Crisis Core. He does the same thing where he quotes from a fucking book like a nerd poet, and he pisses me off. He just fucking says stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, shut up, Genesis, shut up. It's literally Fang from Boy. Oh my god, forced to play me. Yeah. Because I like everything else about Genesis, but that he does that. He's always quoting about fucking Loveless.
Lasagna.
Pardon my delay. I was catching up on some reading.
V, are you fucking disabled?
Yes, Nero, I do have a disability. My IQ is too high.
God damn it.
Go!
Okay.
Nero proceeds through the city on a zipline, starting a cutscene 3 fucking seconds after starting the level. Now you know what bats look like. He begins heading towards the big tree, encountering enemies because this is a video game. Nero wanders
Thank you for someone bringing up that when, like, you enter a level and the cutscene starts after a cutscene, it's fucking annoying. They need to time cutscenes better. Also, when he was crying for Kyrie in 4 made me love that. Oh, yes, I love the Nero Kyrie in 4. Oh, I was obsessed with the song. It was so sweet. I wish we got more of it in this.
into the sewers, and then out of the sewers, and then into the Scissors Ghost. This game has the consistency of an Escher painting. Nero kills the Scissor Man from Clock Tower, and then systematically loosens every single bookshelf. Feeling mischievous, Nero finds a phone and tells Nico that he's pregnant and that she needs to get there right away. He goes into a religious building for the second time today to find that God has given him the Snake Girl waifu that he always prayed for.
Isn't this what you always wanted?
This boss fight is what I'd like to call Toho's Bizarre Adventure, since it involves dodging an assload of projectiles and fighting your own depth perception. He cuts into her succulent snake body to find a fully intact woman, but the game doesn't care about her, so neither will I. Meanwhile, down the street, Kylo Ren is walking his...
The game doesn't care about her, so neither will I. I'm just saying, if that was Dante, he would have hit on that. I loved in the original couple games, Dante, if the demon was hot enough, he would kind of hit on them a bit. Even if they were like kind of monstrous, and it kind of leaned into the fact that he is half demon, half human. So it's not weird. Yeah. Like a jump scare. Hey Rio, welcome in. Wood.
parrot. Kylo Ren is forced to find a new operating system for his parrot. He does this by standing around and watching his cat play with excessively alive yarn. V's gameplay is very simple. You tell this guy and this guy to kill things for you, and when the time comes, read. The majority of the difficulty comes...
Read, amazing mechanic. I do love that Dante's a ladies' man, and yet Nero doesn't do that because he's a Kyrie boy. That's why he's one of my fave, because he has his waifu for laifu. But in canon, when you go, who has Dante in canon got with and dated? 0. The ladies' man is at 0 in canon. They have never canonly given him like anyone. Poor bastard.
From assuring that his frail Slovenian body does not become crushed by the weight of his hollow bones. And whenever he feels...
Okay, React's gonna get at me for pausing, but exactly. Virgil was like, I hate women, I hate everything, I hate humans. Oh, a hot nun? He was just like, let me go fuck this nun real quick. See, that's the thing, he wasn't even trying, and he accidentally scored one of the hardest scores. A hot nun. And then he made Nero.
feels like it, V can summon Bowser. Bowser is really strong. V goes shopping in New Longyo for like 3 minutes before he calls tech support, claiming that he flattened the pins on his CPU. Upon hearing of this news, Linus Tech Tips arrives to challenge V, delivering the vengeful wrath of his 3 12K cameras. Unfortunately, this is the worst boss in the game, and I can't say that I fought him well because V doesn't fight anything. Upon killing Linus Tech Tips, V opens the doors to Sears, but sees this guy and is like,
fuck this shit, I'm out.
So much for the raid. Can we get a shout out from Mira? Welcome in, incredibly venerable wicked night. Welcome in, guys. Nothing is better than hot nuns. Exactly. That's a thing. Nickbot, thanks for the follow. Virgil was about quality over quantity in the end. He fucked once, fucked the hot nun, got a son, and then he was out. Yeah, we were talking about how Dante's the lady mains, but in canon, he has 0 maidens, but Virgil hates humans, won't talk to anyone, but somehow bagged a hot nun and had Nero. So that's how he got on the hot nun train. Well, technically, oh my god, I just realized, I can't believe this. Virgil fucks a hot nun. Nero is in love with his religious girlfriend, Kyrie, who's kind of like a nun. Father like son. Oh my god, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. He is like Dante in personality, but he is Virgil's son. By that, they have the same taste in women. They both like hot nuns. Oh my god, I went to... What did I... conspiracy theories, obviously. Hey, thanks for the follow. Hey, how can do? Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Argue there's nothing Virgil could have done. Yeah, there's nothing he could have done. And I don't see if we did it, but if we didn't, can we have a shout out for Mira, who's also hot nuns in our area? Don't tell Nero that. Him. To be fair, he only finds out Virgil's his daddy at the end, doesn't he, of this?
I wish I was dead.
V goes through Fallout 3 and is trapped by an anus, at which point he is forced
Milady, wanna hear some poetry?
to fight through the anoids. He enters a construction site but is trapped by the anus again. Do you see a pattern? Fortunately, V's fights look like a cartoon battle in a dust cloud. He encounters a giant bug and I can't think of anything funny. Please don't put this in the script. I can't tell how, but I'm winning. V finally escapes the storm drain. And to celebrate...
Yeah, exactly. That's what I would say. Devil May Cry 5 needed more hot nuns. It would have helped, okay? It would have helped. Because, not Lady. Oh, God. His mum clone. I always forget her name. Her being a hot, sexy nun that does the splits in 4 was definitely eye-awakening. For sure. That scene was on replay for a lot of young boys at the time. Yeah, we needed more hot demon bitches. Need more hot nuns.
He calls Nico and tells her that he's a YouTuber, so she comes immediately to suck his dick. Also, he's very handsome and his voice sounds extremely cool.
I think that was copium. He's a hot VTuber, so she came to suck his dick. Cries and cope. Oh my god. But yeah, Devil May Cry 5 I have not finished either. A priest daughter? Oh my god, hot priest daughter. Oh my god.
So anyways, I saw a cringe Doomer poster and I thought to my trad self that I would show him as being a soy Wojak and to add the correct amount of irony.
What are you fucking saying? Find the stupid devil sword, you internet poisoned dumb fuck, before I grow a brain aneurysm.
Damn, she was just about to miss my 60-minute presentation on the Warhammer 40k lore. Hello!
What was that about a devil sword?
Nothing, it's not important. Anyways, do you use Reddit? V is now forced to battle the Arch Redditor, and to do this, he will need to use all of the skills that he has already used, such as dodging, flying, and watching. This boss fight is one of the best in the game, as V is forced to remain mobile, balancing the damage of his minions while overcoming the caffeinated super ranting of the Redditoid. Those are real words, I guess. But through mastery of V's delegation skills, our hero puts up a legendary battle, and after an immense and prolonged...
The best descriptions. Those were real words, I guess. Adam Driver and Timothy. Yes, I feel like they were trying to make him like the younger girls that like the skinny boys. They were like, I feel like this is what young girls want, says the 40-year-old guy who's making this game because he's been doing this for 30 years. Is everything that held Virgil down. Oh my god, the more likely a half-demon's gonna clap your cheeks, if only, bro.
Struggle. He moves in for the kill and finally slays his horse. We killed his horse. Then he just walks away. V sprained his ankle or something. Meanwhile, down the street, Nero attempts to get into Sears and accidentally becomes Sonic the Hedgehog. It's time to begin another shit boss. This time, he will be killing an imported giraffe before those bastards of the USDA can steal it from him. I'm not going to dwell on this. You hit his legs to go up, and when you go up, you hit him.
Have you seen OG, Virgil, and Dante? Would you not want them to clap your cheeks? Calm the fuck. Like, don't cope, guys. You would, if Dante asked you to bang him, you would fucking fall. You would be like, you know, I'm not gay, but it just falls down.
And then he dies.
Yo.
So now they're outside a subway station when V comes in. Yes, I know it doesn't make sense, and he's here to tell us some important information.
You can't travel through here in a car.
So now we're entering Sears.
Oh my god. Dude, I know, sounds like cope. Sounds like cope. Is icky weird foam that you skim off your delicious broth. That is Virgil.
On foot, I guess, and contain.
If Dante was, what if he came in a hot nun outfit, huh?
Within are the secret Geico saboteurs. The Sears mission has the great gimmick of introducing the Sears catalog, who is tasked with birthing affordable and great prices onto Nero, all of which he must fight the urge to purchase. The primary gameplay of these encounters is eliminating the Sears catalogs while juggling the great deals that they produce.
What about a half-demon hot woman? How about that? How about that? It's the same thing.
And with enough strength and dedication, Nero can save 50% or more on his car insurance. Please let me see my family, Geico Lizard. I didn't do anything wrong. Little Caesar's Pizza finds a phone and, as a joke, tells Nico that the McRib is back.
You in a twist? Well, hell just over.
You can't travel through here in a car.
Now, with our presence in the level completely invalidated, we exit the Sears into the city and towards the stage to meet up with Kylo Car Denier, only to be interrupted by a musical number.
Does the car really just go through like it's a wrecking ball? Be like, Father, I have sinned. Dante is like, Daddy, I am naughty.
Oh, God. I will end your fucking life.
Yeah, lady pretty much is a hot half demon, and his mother is technically a demon lady clone, kind of.
Oompa dippity dunk. This game's better than Cyberpunk.
Hey, this is fucking hilarious. Where'd you find these guys?
I have rigged the entire stage to roll around like Hot Wheels.
Huh?
Our heroes are now forced to fight the Oompa Loompas in one of the most crazy, chaotic, and fun boss battles of the entire game. Just listen to that music, dude. It's better than getting a YouTube collaboration with virtual YouTuber Tsunamaki Watame, please. Our heroes tear through the enemy, probably, I can't really tell what's happening, until only their boss remains, and then you kill him like a video game enemy.
V, why did you rig the stage to roll around?
It was to save time, Nero.
What do you mean save time?
We don't have time for questions.
Why
You
not?
don't have time for questions. Well, technically, lady's real name is like Mary, but yeah, she that was her dad. The name her dad gave her. So in rebellion against her dad, she got rid of it. The franchise myself is Navan, the purple lightning guitar.
A Redditor told me that there's a sword in that house, Nero. I have to get the sword.
Sword. I like the gauntlets in a lot of them. I know, just something fun about the fighting style.
Yeah.
Nero's path to reaching the Demon King is now laid before him, and he moves in to finally face him. Within one mission's length of walking distance, we took like 30 minutes to get through a subway station, and Nero's just gonna traverse a town and walk up a tree in like 2 seconds. He bites up to the root of the tree. At the bottom of root have thing tree, and in many enemies, the imposter is sus. Nero finally succumbs to Vor, effectively simulating a Chinese elevator as I struggle to narrate the 50 combat encounters. Now we are higher up the tree, and all it took was my sense of location, altitude, and timing. Nero struts in confidently, only to encounter the long-dead soul of a loyal Shia militant, who gracefully died in the name of the Ayatollah. Nero smacks it to death nearly instantly. That was a lot of build-up for a basic enemy. We go up into the Vor hole and then fight the Oompa Loompa boss for the second time in like 30 minutes. Only this time, I can tell what's happening because V isn't here. Third time's the charm, and fourth time's the harm, as Nero finds a phone station. He then states that he is in need of a tall Discord mommy immediately. Now prepare, Nero finally moves.
Oh my god, how does she get up there? And I like how that 5 is, it's like V is, what I keep saying 5. V is just a fucking menace to the game. Baldrag or Beowulf. I don't remember their names. I mean, it's been too long.
Moves in to rematch the Demon King Urinative for the final time.
Because I played those at their consoles on PS2s. So no, my PS2 has collected dust in a long time.
Finally come to stop your reign of terror and rescue Dante.
My name is Kyle. Why do you keep coming here?
Your taunting doesn't work on me, your anemia.
Get the fuck out!
It's time for the fight that we've all been waiting for as Nero struggles to battle the demon equivalent of a diabetic man stuck in his chair. The point of the fight is that Urizen is guarded by a magic crystal so he can continue being hooked up to an IV bag of monster energy. And to fight him, Nero will first have to damage the crystal while juggling all of his attacks. And with only a sliver of health left and the crystal nearly destroyed, I die, so just pretend that I got him.
I died, so just pretend I won. Oh my god.
You're not even a demon, you're just a little stupid guy, making me get out of my goddamn Fox News chair. You hate me because I am beautiful, but if you got rid of that yee-yee-ass haircut, you may get some bitches on your dick. Or better yet, maybe V will call your dog ass when he's done fucking with that cat or whatever. Nero.
It's time for the real battle against Urizen to begin, unleashing all of the caffeine that he's accumulated. This fight is tough and requires all of the skills that you've mastered throughout your playthrough. Except, this is mission 8 out of 20. Needless to say, this fight is slightly psychotic.
Okay, seriously though, you have to get out of the house now. You have to leave the house and not come back.
Oh no! We've seen too much hentai to know where this is going.
Who are you? Who dares interfere?
It's his papa! Well, the closest thing he's gonna get to a papa! Not Virgil, but
Devil
Dad.
may cry.
Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it?
I think it's spreading.
It's yours, my friend.
Oh, fuck! Hey there, make yourself at home! My name is V, and there's a giant demon about to resurrect that I know about for reasons, and I need your help to stop it. I have heard that exact fucking Stop talking like that. I have heard that exact fucking sentence 4 goddamn times now for like 20 years. Were you born yesterday? So you'll kill the demon? That sounds good, and also
baby.
So I think you're really handsome and your tattoos look amazing and your voice isn't stupid. And also you're tall and have had sex at least once. We resume our perspective
You're
on the
tall and has had sex at least once. Well, technically.
present through the eyes of V as he attempts to find the fabled Sword of Redditors. But to do so, he will have to watch other people fight through a gauntlet of enemies, involving many challenges probably as he pretends to struggle to the exit. But as V moves through the level, you notice a feeling of remorse and of nostalgia. Wondering where this feeling will lead him, his only choice is to watch further as the level is played for him. Eventually, V comes upon 3 average white girls and also the sword. Amused for some reason, V is forced to interrupt the dance party of the Caucasoidal Femoids. The fight for control of the Starbucks is crazy and chaotic because you're using 3 guys to fight 3 guys, legally classifying it as an RTS. And like all white women, these enemies are hard to read. But even harder to read are my own fucking attacks. However, V can read, and after hours of whatever this is, V reads a story where he wins the fight and the enemies die.
What a nerd! He can read! Nerd!
What the hell? Please shut up for 1 second. We have 2 options available to us. Either we let Urizen liquefy Nero and turn him into a small slushy, or I risk shish kebabbing Dante, which isn't that much of a choice. Now that I think about it, let's say it's a risk I'm willing to take.
Virgil would 100% risk shish kebabbing Dante. He's like, I'm sure he could take it. Did the person play a children card game? That's not nerd enough. PogChamp. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the original video, all that fun stuff. Should we watch part 2? Like, we already started. We should probably finish part 2. So, because, like, then we're at, like, incomplete. Like, we're at incomplete if we don't. Right?